Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini, April 18, 2025. Mercury heads back into your sector of communication, where it will visit until May 10th. Mercury spent time here from March 3rd to 29th but then backtracked when it turned retrograde. Now and in the coming weeks, projects you left unfinished may resume. Information that you needed to move forward arrives, and you have more time to explore personal interests you first toyed with back then. This transit creates a natural flow of learning, connecting, and communicating. Today, dreams and intuition are more pronounced, and they're giving you meaningful messages. Your communications and ideas or musings can be especially inspired today as Mercury and Neptune head into alignment in your solar house. With this transit, you seek and find more unique ways to express yourself, and you could find it easier to sell your ideas. If you need to look at a problem from a different perspective, you'll find it an excellent time to do so. An idea that's been a long time forming or on the tip of your tongue now blossoms. Conversations can be easy and even dreamy if your connection with someone is strong, and perhaps on the confusing side with someone with whom you don't have that kind of understanding. Buckle up for lovely energy today. This is because our sky above is swirling in a much sweeter dance. Mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger planet of the mind and communication, dances straight into Neptune's heart as they unite in a perfect conjunction. This has filled them both with sweetness, laughter, and compassion, which means that your mind will also be filled with the very same things. This is an excellent period to be sensual, intimate, and connected with your lover or spouse. If single, look for someone who has a deep sense of spirituality or a deeply ingrained empathic nature. This could be the one. Smooth everything over. Seemingly simple workplace conversations could have become full-blown battlegrounds since the beginning of March. You may have struggled to get your point across, and co-workers may have been frustrating to deal with. The past few weeks could have led to one disagreement after another. Thankfully, you have a chance to settle the score and move past everything once Mercury re-enters Aries and begins the second half of the post-shadow period for Mercury retrograde. Use this time wisely to assess and address the work situations with the intention of moving on. With the influence from today's planetary alignment, things could get a little hard to manage. Whether positive or negative, there is a lot of energy in your midst right now and you need to stay active to keep things manageable. Any time you can walk instead of ride in a car or bus, do it. When making choices about what you eat, always choose for the benefit of your body. Your taste buds won't mind. Eat light, nutritious foods. You can benefit from the introspective atmosphere this day brings. This essence can bring you to a much greater understanding of yourself and why you do the things you do. It can also help you to connect with your sense of purpose and passion. Given all that you have to do with a master life path, this kind of inner connection is imperative for you to stay on track. Spend some time meditating or writing today. Having the moon in your career sector when the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment, returned yesterday was a gift that will keep on giving long after it leaves today. As well as ensuring your professional instincts are sharp and you are emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware as June returns to spend the next 6 months here. The moon is spending its final hours of friendly aspect to Mercury, in his final hours in your income sector, and to Mars, in his final days in your work sector. In the heart of the working week, this is a window into a significant crossroad across the income, work, and career fronts. Just 17 days after retrograding back out of your communication sector, Mercury returns today, and the timing couldn't be better. This will give Mercury just enough time to settle in and as the planet of communication start doing what he does best before Mars returns to your relationship sector. Like Mercury, Mars is returning for a do-over after leaving in the new year. Gemini, the universe speaks through the details today. Your quote of the day: in every passing moment, there's a message. Your color of the day is lemon yellow, bright and alert. Lucky numbers: 3, 7, 21. Conversations may hold deeper meanings than expected. A fleeting thought could become a breakthrough. Be mindful of what you're absorbing: ideas, moods, Energy. Let curiosity guide you, but choose one lane to explore fully. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome, and let's take a few deep breaths together and settle into the energy of April 18, 2025. This is your space to pause, reflect, and receive whatever messages the universe wants to send your way today. No matter where you are emotionally or mentally right now, you're exactly where you need to be. Let this moment be a small act of self-care, just you, your intuition, and a few cards to help guide the way. The first card that comes forward today is the Knight of Cups. This is such a heartfelt and tender energy. The Knight of Cups often speaks to the romantic, the dreamer within us, the part that still believes in beauty, connection, creativity, and meaningful emotions. Maybe you've been feeling the pull towards something that lights you up inside, a new connection, a passion project, a conversation you've been longing to have. This card suggests movement, often emotional movement, like when we finally say something we've held in for too long, or when we follow a creative impulse that's been whispering to us for weeks. It encourages you to move toward what feels good, not just what looks good on paper. Let your heart lead a little today. It might surprise you with what it knows. Next, we see the Eight of Pentacles, a gentle but focused energy of dedication and craft. This card often shows up when you're deep in the process of becoming, whether that's mastering a skill, improving something in your day-to-day life, or simply becoming more intentional with how you spend your energy. If you've been putting in effort lately, even if it hasn't paid off just yet, this is your sign that your work is being seen by others, by the universe, and most importantly, by yourself. Think of it like quietly tending a garden. You won't see growth every day, but trust that it's happening beneath the surface. This card reminds us that small efforts, repeated with care, become something beautiful and lasting over time. Keep going, you're building something real. Our third card is the Three of Wands, which brings a sense of anticipation, expansion, and readiness for what's next. This card is all about standing on the edge of something new and feeling both the excitement and the unknown stretching out before you. Maybe you've made a decision recently, or maybe one is coming up soon. The Three of Wands says, you've done the prep work, you've laid the foundation now. It's about trusting what's ahead. It's okay if you don't have all the answers. It's okay to be both hopeful and nervous. That's what growth feels like. Think of a time in your life when you took a leap and later realized it changed everything for the better. This could be one of those moments. Now we have the Queen of Swords, a card that brings sharp clarity, strong boundaries, and deep truth. This queen doesn't play games, she values honesty, both from herself and others. Today, this energy may be asking you to check in with your truth. Are you speaking up for yourself where it matters? Are you cutting through the noise and tuning into what's real for you? The Queen of Swords also reminds us that wisdom often comes from experience, even the hard-earned kind. If you've been through something recently that challenged you or forced you to grow, know that you're not weaker for it, you're wiser. Use that clarity to guide your choices today, and remember, speaking your truth isn't harsh, it's healing. Finally, we draw the Star, and what a beautiful way to close this reading. The Star brings hope, renewal, and the quiet, sacred belief that healing is always possible. If you've been heavy, disconnected, or uncertain lately, this card is a gentle light in the dark. It whispers that no matter what has been, there is still beauty to be found. There is still magic in your future. The Star invites you to dream again, not recklessly, but bravely. To imagine better days and believe that they're coming. And not just because you wish for them, but because you are actively moving toward them, one choice, one breath, one soft moment at a time. So today, with the Knight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Star in our spread, we see a journey of emotional exploration, dedication, growth, clarity, and deep hope. It speaks to someone who is balancing both heart and mind, someone doing the inner and outer work, someone daring to believe in what's possible while honoring what's real. If any part of this message resonated with you, maybe a card, a word, or a feeling, share it. What are you working on right now? Where are you feeling pulled forward? Or maybe you're still figuring that out, and that's okay too. Let's open up the comments and support each other through these little life pivots and breakthroughs. Remember, you are not behind. You are re-unfolding in your own time. Your journey, with all its layers, is sacred. Keep showing up for yourself, even when it's hard. Keep trusting that where you're going is worth it. And most of all, don't stop believing in the quiet, powerful magic of your own heart.